In this video, I would like to share a message that was given to me by my higher self. The reason shamans are able to cross dimensions as guides is because they have a profound circulation of energy at the heart. Why is it important to have a strong circulation of energy? Think about it. This very molecular reality is constantly reconfigurating. That is the very essence of dimensions. That is why there are dimensions, is because molecular structures are constantly reconfigurating, such as atoms are popping in and out, as though atoms disappear and reappear. And during that disappearing, the atom itself is crossed into another dimension. And in that dimension, it takes a different molecular structure, molecular shape. So what that means is with powerful energy, fast-moving, circulating energy, you are able to handle the shifts and the massive transformations of dimensions. We can't see it, but this reality is many. We are just perceiving it all through our linear, rational, patriarchal eyes, because we haven't yet tapped into the other senses of our being. We are bound right now to our five, but those five is only a blip of the total reality that is going on all the time. And that reality will not be felt or seen or heard or tasted through the five. It is energy. It is pulsating energy. It is vibration of energy. Molecular structure, molecular shapes, just like geometric water, is constantly reconfigurating. Because that reconfiguration is energy. It is movement. Movement in energy, reconfiguration, atoms itself, is a movement, is a circulation. A circulation that we see in water, that we see in any organic thing. So the reason shamans can cross into those dimensions and guide others through those many dimensions, high or low, is because they can handle that intensity of shifts. Think about it. If we were to project our essence into the seventh dimension, most of us, we would not be able to handle that. Or cross into the lower dimensions, such as the 2D, we could say, the lower dimensions of energy, of atoms, that face of energy. Most of us would not be able to handle it. But shamans have this powerful heart chakra. That powerful heart chakra, no matter what dimension, it could be in the seventh, some really, really high vibe, or something that is denser. And they can maneuver through it because they have a strong circulation of energy. And that circulation of energy understands and can adapt, is flexible to the molecular reconfiguration of reality. Well, many of us don't have that circulation. We're faced with a lower, denser energy, or faced with a really high vibration, and we kind of go berserk. That's why shamans have been guides to people, to help those people be able to face the many faces of energy that is beyond the five senses, beyond the rational, patriarchal, linear mindset. So if we really would like to explore, discover the Asachi, which is reality in its eternity, you could say, shamans, they connect with this Sachi. You could see as a library of everything, every dimension. It can go into those books, go into those configurations of light, and be able to stand strong, to stand as a flexible, adaptable, strong warrior being, because they have the energy to be able to handle it. So if you want to connect, like thoroughly connect with yourself in the deepest, most profound way, the self that is a tree, the self that is a horse, the self, if you do a past life regression, that was in another planet, in another grid system, another human, male or female, a dolphin or elephant, you want to connect with that deepness of your being. You have to get your heart circulating faster. The circulation of your heart. Your heart needs to expand. And when your heart begins to expand, through that elevation, you have, in essence, power. Power that is equivalent to solar power. And that power gives you the movement, gives you the speed, gives you the energy to be able to move through those many dimensions, maneuver the energy in such a way where you're not scared, where you're not fearful of the lower dimensions, of the higher dimension. The reason we get scared of mediumship, the lower dimensions, you could say the ghostly dimensions, or we get overwhelmed by the deep, profound love energy of Pleiades, is because our energy is not just blossoming and circulating the way that it could and should. So if we get that through yoga or through kundalini, through mantra, you feel the energy, the heat oozing and emanating out of your chest, you're more likely to maneuver through life, maneuver through the many shifts, the many tilts, the many turns, if they're dramatic or if they're easy, to move through it in a state of creator. I can use this energy, this reconfiguration of this molecular structure, reality, to my advantage, because I know how to move energy, transmute energy within myself, within my reality. And that is very much, I feel, a principle of shamanic wisdom. So thank you for watching, everyone, and namaste.